$20,000 all you need credit card. The idea of $20,000 you all need credit card captures the attention of many Americans who look our financial flexibility, purchase power, and reliable tools to manage both everyday expenses and major purchase. In the United States, a credit card with 20,000 limited in offer everyday expenses a major purchase in the everyday expenses. United States credit card with a $20,000 limited offer viewed as a milestone. It signals strong wild cards credit worth lines financial establish and access to meaningful browser power for many consumers, such as cards can still truly feels like all they need to handle travel, emergency business expenses, and lifestyle upgrade without contractually worrying about available credit. A 20,000 credit limit does not usually come with entry-level credit card. It is more common with premium rewards card, travel card with high tier cashback product offered by major issues such as Cashbank, American Express, Citibank, and Bank of America. This insulation serves application based on credit score, income debates to income ratio, and all over credit history. AFICO scores is in the good and excellent range, typical about 700, significant increasing the change of qualify for a higher credit limit. For many Americans have access to 20,000 in revolving credit offers peace of mind. Life is unpredictable. Medical expenses, car repairing, emergency travels, and home repair can appear without warning. Instead, for scabbling for personal loans or dipping into saving, a well-managed credit card can proved immediately funds. This does not mean and carrying large balance long term, but it does not having financial backup available to any movement. One of the main benefits of 20,000 credit card is improved credit utilization. Credit utilization refer to how to full your available credit score using. If you have a 20,000 limit and only care 20,000 balance, your utilization rate is 10%. Credit scoring models industrials those dependent by development by FICO regards powerful lower utilization ratio. This can help boost your credit card score, making it easily to qualify for mortgage, auto loan, and business financial in the future. Rewards are another powerful reasons why a 20,000 limit card can feel like you need. Many premium card offer generous charges, cashback, percentage, travel regards, airline miles, hostel and hotels point are statement credit. Some credits card provide access to airport luxuries, travel insurance, extend warranty, purchase protection, and coverage service. When used strategies, this benefit can offer set annual fees and deliver significant value. For frequency travels, premium cards from companies like American Express or Cassis Bank can transform everyday spending into free flight and hostel stay. However, access to $20,000 in credit scores required to descriptions limits and can encourage overspending if not managed carefully. Interest rate on credit card in the United States can range from the mid 10 and to 13 and 20% annual depending on credit worth while lines and market conditions. Carrying a large balance month after month can result in establishment interest charge. The key to making a 20,000 credit card list beneficials is paying off the statement balance in full whenever possible. For enterprise and small business owner, a 20,000 credit card can serve as short-term working capital. It can cover enterprises purchase, marketing, comprehensive travels to confused for expenses. Experience will dedicate business credit card extensive. Many individuals start with personal credit card before transitions to business product, establishing responsibilities, payment history, demoralized responsibility to lenders, and can lead to ever high limits over time. Security and fraud protect and measure also. Advantage of using a credit card instead of cash or debit. Federal regulations in the United States limited abilities for authorizations, strategies, measure insurance, mortgage suspicions, credit histories, provide us zero liabilities policies in policy in cash of dispute. Credit card offer large charge cashback right that protect consumer when merchant fall into delivery good or service as promised. And another individual of high credit limit is flexibility in charge, purchase, booking international travel for family, paying for wedding expenses, or investing in home improvement can easily require service through dollars on at once. A 20,000 limit allow room for these transactions without maxing out the card, with could negatively impact credit score. It also gives the cardholders space to manage multiple expenses significant. Qualifying for 20,000 credit card limited typical requires strictly income. Lender want to see that the liabilities browser has the ability to repay browser funds. Employment, established tax returns, and extending established obligations all plays a role. Applicant with high income and low instance debit offer receives the most favorable credit limit and interest rate. Many Americans aim to grow their credit limits over time, starting with the limited card and requirement request. Many Americans requested a credit limit, increasing issues. Many conditions, a soft credit check or views account history before applying. Over time, consist on time payment and responsible uses can naturally lead to a 20,000 or higher limit. Balance transfer features can also make high limit cards and valuable. Some cards offer industrial 0% ARP promotion of balance transfer. This always consumer to move high interest debit from other cards and pay it down without accumulations additional interest during the promotional period. What and with a 20,000 limit, there is room to consolidate multiples smaller balance into one Mazlitis payment. Debate the strategies advantage. Consumers should be aware to policies drawn back without annual fees, and premium card can range modest account to several $100 per day and per year will benefit offered certifications for the cost cardholder should abilities whether there will use travel credit luggage assets or regard multiple enough to uses and offset the views additional missing payment and can result in late fees and damage to credit score. Financial responsibility remain the foundations of using any credit product efficient. A 20,000 limit is not free money. It is borrowed money that must be repaired according to agreed term. Creating a monthly budget tracking experience and setting up automatic payments can help avoid costly mistake. Many card issues provide mobile apps that allow real-time tracking or spending regards balance and due dates. For some individual, having one strong high limit credit card significant financial life instead of juggling multiple accounts, tracking various due date, and managing different regard progress. A signal will across some choose cards and can cover most need. It can handle grocery, gas, online shopping, traveling, booking, and emergency expensive will generating regards and building credit history in the browsers. Americans financial landscape credit card play a current and central role in consumer spending. They offer conversation fraud protections and access to credit that can smooth out income fluctuations. 20,000 limit applies this benefit by providing greater flexibility and lower relative and utilizations. The concept of $20,000 all of you need credit card reflecting a balance between operators cards and responsibility with established Americans striving to build wealth and maintaining financial security. A high limit cards should be part of a broader strategies that includes saving, investment, and careful budget getting. When managed wisely, a 20,000 credit card limit can feel like all you need to negative modes qualifications financial life with confidence and control. Buildings one of the foundations of financial descriptions and strategy. Use a 20,000 credit card limit can becomes when even prove more powerful when it determines into a long-term financial plans. In the United States, credit is more than just browsing. It is a measurement of trust. Lenders, landlords, insurance companies, and sometimes even employees review credit reports and to communicative relatively managing a high frequency limited card and responsibility send a strong signal that you can handle financial objections with maturity. Credit reports maintained by agencies such as expenses, qualification, and TransUnion show payment history, total debits length or credit history, and credit utilization. A 20,000 limit card can prevent positively indicate servers of this factor. When correctly paying one of the time every month, building a far less a payment record, which is the most important communicative component of a credit score. Keeping balance, low communication compared to the limit required, utilization and strengthless, and the overall progress. Another important consider is financial leverage. Leverage can work for against you with access to 20,000. A consumer has the flexibility to make strategy purchase that many increasing earning policies. For example, investing in progress list, certifications, and upgrade work requirement of fundamenting. Short-term business operating can create incomes growth. The key difference between smart leverage and sick less spending lies in whether the browsers found contribute to long-term value. Travel means remain one of the most attractive benefit tied to premium credit card with the limits. Many travels forced product offer partnership with airlines and hotel brands, allowing credit holders and to accumulate points repaid booking international flight, luxuries hotels, or last time business trip becomes easily where the travels is sufficient available credit additional travel protection such as trip cancelled insurance and recently car coverage and bags protection and add layers of financial security. Cash flow management is another area where a credit 20,000 credit card can householder war and income average bequests or monthly required. This monthly limiting timing difference between paycheck and expenses can credit temporary purchase using a credit card to use coverage routing balance bills and then paying the full balance by due date can smooth out these functions. This method avoid interest charge meanwhile maintaining consistent liquidity in checking and saving account. For families, a high limit card can curtain spending automatically. Authorization users can be added to the account, allowing sufficiency to storage trustly family member to use the same credit line. This simplification tracking and budget getting it also help younger attribute begin building credit history under supervisors and however the premium card holders remain responsible for all charges so trust and communications are established. Interest rate always describe careful attention will some credit card holders pays their balance that also in full every month. Other many occurs care or a balance due to unexpected circulations. Understanding the annual percentage rate and How interest is calculated is critical even with a 20,000 limit. Carrying a 10,000 balance at a high interest rate can result in significant finance charge. Reviewing cards term regular and comprehensive companies offer from uses issues like cash bank or cities bank can help insurance complicated rates. Credit limit insurance often occurs gradually once cardholders demonstrate and strong payment behaviors and establish income growth issues. Many automatically range limit belonging to 20,000. This can further reduce the utilization ratio and enhance credit standing. However, higher limits should not translate into higher spending. The descriptions that earned the limited must continue. Another except worth decisions is emergency preparedness. Financial expert offer reduced recognized maintaining for manage. This emergency covers 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Will a credit card should never replace saving. A 20,000 limit can serve as a temporary bridge and during crisis for some cards. Immediately access to credit can prevent misses payment on others qualifications. Another established return the balance can be repaid strategy. Consumer protections laws in the United States provide additional access regulations under fiduciary law. Limited liability for fraudulent credit card transactions and most major issues offer 0% policies. If a card is lost or astonished, reporting it promptly typical prevent financial loss compared to debit cards which draw directly from bank account. Credit card offer a strong dispute right and do not immediately reduce cashback. Technology has also transformed the way Americans use credit card, mobile wallet, content, and connect less payment and real-time alert making it easily to track transaction instant. Many issues allow communications customers to freeze in or unfreeze card within mobile apps, set spending alert, and monitor regards point in real time. These digital tools enhance security and financial awareness. Physical and psychology plays and a role in credit card usually as will student studies have shown that consumer many spend more even using credit compared to cash because the immediate impact feels less. Transitioning with $20,000 limit, self-awareness becomes even more important. Creating personal spending rules such as only charging planned purchase or setting internal spending caps can prevent lifestyle enforced. Limit conservative strategies also benefit from high limits if managed careful. 20,000 cards with an industry 0% balance transfer offer can significant multiple debates into one payment. This reduced complicated and many lower overall interest during the promotionals period. However, it is essential to create a repayment plans before the promotional rate expenses for the borders and represent in verticals. Credit profile supported by a 20,000 credit card can open doors to large financial goals. Mortgage lenders, auto financial companies, and even landlord assess credit behaviors when making decisions. Domesticans responsible uses for high credit limits reflect financial maturity and establish the prices all you need. Does not strategy suggest that one credit card replace saving, investment, or requirement retirement account? Instead, it implicative, comprehensive, and capitalized for many Americans when one will choose high limit cards and can handle everyday spending, emergency backup, travels, regards, and credit buildings in a strategy streamlined way. Financial independence is built on smart choice, recepted consistently over time. A 20,000 credit limit is a powerful resource, but it in fact depends entirely on the cardholder's habit, paying on time, keeping balance, low review statement regularly, and recently unnecessary debate are habit that transform a simple piece of plastic into a strategic financial tool. In the modern American economic where digital payment document and this dominated and credit history shapes provenly is can needed identify fields and like you all need credit card. It offer that also sufficient flexibility, security, and regard potentials will strategies standard for financial protect when repaired the budget getting saving and a thoughtful planning. It becomes not just a payment method but a foundation or for broader financial success. As financial life is the United States continue to evolve, the role of high limited credit card benefit because when even more curtain to daily transaction and long term planning. A 20,000 credit card is not simplify about spending power. It represents credibility in the credit financial system. When lenders approved someone for the equations increasing confidence in that person ability to manage money responsibly. One of the most powerful yet overlooked an overlooked advantage of 20,000 limited in negativist strength. A strong credit profile supported by high available credit card can improve approval odds and even influenced interest rate when applying for auto loans and mortgage financial instrument. Evaluation tools available credit cards limit payment constitutes a browser who has successfully managed $20,000 in lines without mixing and it out demonstrates control and relatively in the world wealth established. Flexibility is everything. Many Americans are launching side business and purchasing temporary funding tools and advantaging software subscriptions, invoice purchase, or processional service will long-term business. The financial should employment comes from structured business credit product having immediate access to capital can assist growth during the early stage. Another demands to consider is protectively potential timing. Sometime investment appraised or limited time purchase require quickly decision whether it is booking discounted travel enrolling in careers that also allow decisions activities when the balance is repaid quickly. Card becomes a bridge rather the budget. High limit cards offer sometimes come with premium service and customers support lines, fraud, motorized system, travel assistant service, and enhanced dispute resolution progress in solved such as American Express and Chase Bank have built processed around customer service experience to tide their high tiered product for frequency travels or buses business personals, and this service are consumptions that goes beyond the basis transaction. Insurance related perk and another benefit many premium credit card include this also extensive warranty protection purchase